Deez 20's presents Trauma Team Chronicles. Starring Prince as rocker boy Andre, big sexy guy. Ivy as solo Maverick Cortez. Liz as Nomad Hiroto Hero James. Theta as MedTech Nara. And I am Mikey Mike, your benevolent referee. Trauma Team is an elite force of paramedical techs. Those in Night City who can afford the eddies depend on them to get out of any situation. The members of Trauma Team abide by their slogan: stabilize, protect, extract. Welcome to the fourth shift, all in a day's work.
We are live.
Oh, happy day. Welcome everybody to Rolling These 20's Trauma Team Chronicles Cyberpunk Red. Hope y'all had a great week. Did you guys have an okay week? Okay.
I am not down and out with migraine this time, so things are definitely better.
That's good.
Tiring.
That's good. I'm feeling good because the weather's getting good. So it's hard to be upset when the weather's is good. That's all I'm saying.
I feel that. I was out and about today.
Well,
got my hair chopped.
There it is. Wore out those feet. Let's go around and introduce ourselves. We'll jump into our summary and then we'll get to it. Let's start with Liz.
You would start with me. Hi, I'm Liz. I will be playing Hiro, the pilot of our team. And both our pronouns are she, her.
Cool. Let's go to Prince.
Hey everybody, I'm Prince, aka Dimples and Dice. I am playing Andre, big sexy guy who just put on a hell of a show in our last episode. Our pronouns, both mine and Dre's, are he, him, and yeah, I don't like clowns.
That's fair.
Don't like clowns.
And Ivy.
Hi, I'm Ivy. I use they them pronouns, and I will be playing Maverick Cortez, the solo. He him pronouns for him. He just got knocked. Yeah. We'll see how this goes. And yeah, I think after dealing with the crazy clown, I understand why my little brother was so afraid of them at 12.
It was Pee Wee Herman that did it for me.
The whole like vicious clown for
Pee Wee Herman? That
your street.
Remember that one where he gets his bike stolen and he has a dream where the dentist clowns have his bike in the back of a truck. I don't fuck with dentists or clowns since I saw that.
I don't watch horror movies, period. So, like, if that was a horror movie,
it was not a horror movie at all. That shit was way too silly to be a horror movie.
It was a children's show.
Yeah.
What about March? What about Trucker March?
To be fair, the kids' shows back when we were young were not always like Courage the Cowardly Dog and those nonsense. You're like, is this for children?
I remember Courage.
Is it
Courage
really?
gave me nightmares sometimes.
Exactly. And yeah, I'm Mikey Mike. I'm the ref. I use he, him pronouns. And I don't like dentists. I'm on the fence about clowns. The only clowns I like are hobo clowns. That's it. Which is why we put a hobo clown in our game. And who wants to be the one to do the summary of what happened last week?
I can.
I wasn't really here, so
either one of us, I can go.
Oh, and I should probably say that Theta, our med tech, is out for the week. So we're wishing them, sending them some good vibes, and they will be missed, but we will go through, and now, boom, to the summary.
Feel better, Theta. I will DoorDash you.
I'll go. So what happened last week? Last week, we got into a car fight. It was dope. We were being
dope.
Okay, so we had picked up this doctor for an escort mission. He poisoned us like a bastard. Big Sexy knocked him the hell out because, you know, that's what you do when somebody poisons you.
Mm-hmm.
And he was still talking shit. That was the thing. He was still talking shit the whole time.
He was. It was a mess. So, Big Sexy knocks him out. We are driving through the desert. We don't know where the hell we're going. And now all of a sudden there's 4 people on our tail. Great. Hero's got the wheel and she's like, well, this is absolute nonsense after they blow out one of her back tires. So she proceeds to ram the van into one of the motorcycles, knock that dude away. We don't know if he's alive or dead. He's just away. We're being followed. It is a magnificent chase. We kill everybody. The van is totaled, but we take one of their cars and we make it to the location for the doctor. Yeah, choky chicken. Yeah, no, Rocco's. That's all you got to say is choky chicken. Anyway, we make it to the doctor's lab. He gives us the antidotes, anti-poison, I don't know, for whatever he hit us with, he pays us. I think he paid us a little extra.
He did give us
I remember
extra,
correctly. Yeah,
even
he
though I
gave us
knocked his fucking head off.
And
You agreed to 15 and he gave you all 2,000.
Yes.
So make sure you got that on your sheet.
We take off in the car. We leave him no vehicle, so he's just kind of not our problem. We haul ass back to Hero's place. Her and Big Sexy jump in the gyrocopter, and we make it to Lizzie's at the end of what would have been his set. We land on the roof and make an entrance. Hero pays off, presumably Lizzie. She paid off somebody to let Hero park the copter on the top of the building. Because she was not leaving that thing in the street. The party goes off well. Big Sexy wanders off with some ladies at the end of the night. Everybody goes home. Everybody but Big Sexy shows up for work the next day. Surprise, surprise. And we take off and begin our day. The first one is at some, I want to say like the Coliseum or the arena or some shit like that, where solos and just a whole bunch of people who like to fight hang out. And we almost end up having to literally go in guns blazing to take off with this one guy who they're like, look, just let him bleed out. There's no need for y'all to be here. And we're like, we can't do that because we don't get paid if we do that. If they had said we would pay you to just leave him alone, that might be a different story. But that's not what happened.
Yeah,
so we get the guy. We get the guy, we take him, we drop him off. We get another call for a stabbing at a residential place in a nicer, I guess like Beaverville, nicer area. I'm like, all right, that's fine. Seems easy. We go down and we see a clown doing a performance in a giant bay window. And we're like, well, that's creepy. And Hero is like, I am absolutely not getting out of this fucking AV4. No way. I keep wanting to say Matrix. I'm just going to say Cortez. Cortez goes in with Nara and find out the clown is the one who stabbed the guy and is threatening everybody if they don't sit down and watch his show. So they are stalling. They are arguing back and forth. Eventually, they realize the guy we're there to save is not going to make it to the end of the show. And they start dragging him and the rest of the family out because this clown is juggling grenades, which is a problem. He pulls the pin on the grenades, and there is an explosion of light and color as the grenades explode as flashbangs with confetti. We think they're just flashbangs. At least from outside, they look like flashbangs. Cortez is on his ass.
Yep.
We don't know what's up with the clown. We have the person we came for. We do not have Big Sexy. So it is literally Nara trying to fix this person and Hero sitting there going, please, God, don't make me go in there.
Yeah.
And that's where we left off.
I believe the last thing I have. Oh, sorry.
No, go ahead.
Oh, one more thing. Dre's little Dre showed up at the performance of Big Sexy and wanted Maverick to hand off a number, but because Big Sexy called off for work the day before, the next day I couldn't give it to him. But basically, Ivy knows who it is because I remember session 0, and I am not looking forward to that reunion.
Yeah, right. And it was like a very classy woman who was at the show who didn't divulge a lot of info and gave you this.
Yeah,
this
literally
info.
just like, hey, can you hand my number off to Big Sexy and like have him call me? And I'm like, okay,
yeah,
I can do that.
Cool. Yeah, and that's where we left off. And the scene is, Maverick was able to decide to take initiative and just shoot Willie. And this caused one bomb to go off and another one to go off and the other one to go off. And one of them happened to be a flashbang while the other one filled this room with confetti. So right now where we are is that Maverick, you are in this apartment. You cannot see. there is a loud ringing in your ear, and you can feel the gentle caress of this paper confetti falling around you. And you know that there is a murderous clown that you just shot standing somewhere near you. Hero, outside, you see Nara and another man carrying what looks like a corpse with a knife sticking out of it across the front lawn towards the AV. Maverick, what do you want to do?
Can I feel for my radio? Like, is it on my?
Yeah, I would say.
Like,
I would say it'd be like an earpiece.
I can't use that. Well, I would try to turn it on and be like, ow. I can't see shit. Can one of you come get me?
No.
Yeah, and you hear this, Hero, but you cannot see inside. It is just the window's just covered in confetti. It's just you don't know what's going on in there.
Hold on. Let me see what my eyeballs do, actually.
Oh, yeah, special eyeballs too.
Cyberware. Shit. I didn't write everything out. Because I have low light and anti-dazzle, but I don't think that would be anti-confetti, sadly.
I don't think either. But it's also more like you just can't really see through it. So unless they have some sort of X-ray sort of thing, it might not be applicable.
There it is. Where did I save this?
What are you looking for? What do you have?
Because I was like, it would be very helpful for the pilot to be able to not be blinded. Anti-dazzle.
Okay, user immune to effects caused by flashes of light.
And then I have low light. You can ignore due to smoke, darkness, smoke, fog, because I also have low light infrared. Darkness, smoke, fog, so etc. I don't know if
I would say
counts.
that what I will give to you with
UV infrared, so I can probably see heat outlines.
Okay, I'll give that to you. So
Okay.
you hear Maverick crying out, ow, I'm in pain. This hurts, which might be a little bit startling for you knowing who Maverick is. He's this tough guy, it's strange that he is shocked. And you look through and you see his outline as he's kind of bracing himself, holding his ears, trying to speak out to you. And you see the outline of this clown, this hobo clown, and you see that his hand is kind of going into his mouth, and he's starting to like pull something out of it. And let me just get everybody to roll initiative.
I don't like it.
Oh, joy.
I don't want it.
Oh, no. Guys, I'm going to be absolutely fucking useless right now. Okay.
I don't want it at all. Okay,
7.
We're not going to spend any luck on this, so that goes back to 0.
Mav got a 7.
I have to reset. Where the heck?
I don't know what I can do. I can't see or hear.
Oh, I've got to. Why will it not let me ever do this? I don't know.
What are you trying to do?
Roll my initiative. It says I don't have a token.
Just use the just hit reflex. These tab sheets that are made on our sponsor's website, Roll20, are actually quite amazing. It's very rare to find something like an initiative doesn't work on Roll20, my favorite table. Oh, wow, what a great roll you got, too. 1, 2, 3, 4. Okay, yeah. You get to go move first, Hero.
Let me reset my luck. Put that back up where it needs to be. Nope, 7. All right, I guess.
Everyone, if you spent any luck last week, you can reset it for sure.
I'm gonna try and get Maverick. Fucking clowns, fucking nonsense. I will pull the sword off the back of my chair, grab it, because we're down, we're parked, because I had to let Nara in with dead guy. And run toward the building. Hopefully, because I would imagine that, like, Maverick wasn't, that's why it keeps messing me up. Maverick wasn't too far in the building. He was probably like entryway door area. Or was he like in there? Am I going to have to go in there and sword fight a clown?
Maverick went in there. Maverick went into the living room, which is what you can see from this bay window. When you come in, there's like kind of a little foyer, and stairs leading up, and then there's this little kind of hallway thing that opens right into this living room, and you can imagine beyond it a kitchen and so on. So they are in the living room together in this blinding flash, or with this raining confetti.
All right, so I will just grab Maverick by the back of like his collar and just kind of start dragging him back towards the door, because we get two actions, right? And I will just hold my sword like ready to just wallop this dude should he get too close.
Okay, so I'll get to it. I'll make it that you run in there, you grab a hold of Maverick, and you're sitting there ready to strike, but you guys are still, you haven't started to move yet, but you're still ready to strike at that time. With the movement of running from the AV across the lawn, past Nara and this other dude's, like, all that.
It takes, takes a minute.
Yeah. And Nara's just outside, and she is just working on this person, this dude. She's pulled out the knife, doing medic stuff, and let's see how she does. Yeah, and you can see she's like in her zone. This is what she's meant to do, and she's methodically and carefully taking care of Mr. Michi, getting to work. As you guys are sitting there in the living room, you see Willie, and he pulls out this long, almost snake-like weapon from his throat, and it just comes out and out, almost like a scarf, colored scarf being pulled from a magician's mouth. And he pulls it out, and he kind of flicks it down, and some wetness lands on the carpet. And he's just going to come right at you, Maverick, and he's going to strike.
Okay.
Go for it. You said okay.
So can I hit him? Can I hit him as he comes running up?
Exactly. So you're going to roll your melee combat thing, and he's going to roll his dex evasion against you. Oh my god, too many windows.
19 for my first.
Oof. So he sees you coming, and you strike down, and he just knocks it aside.
He doesn't even hit?
Huh?
It doesn't even hit? Oh, or is it contested? Okay.
It's contested. Yeah. So that was his evasion check to kind of maneuver against it. So yeah, he knocks it aside with this with this weapon, and he is going to now strike at Maverick.
So I get 2 because it's 2 rate of fire. So I'm gonna try and hit him again. No, it's all good. It's all good. Another 19.
You're not getting through.
Again, you're a valiant effort.
And now Maverick, he's going to strike at you, and you're going to have to roll your evasion to get away from it.
I'm okay. Do I get disadvantage because I can't see or hear?
I just jerk him to the side.
I will. Yeah, you get a minus. Get a -1 to it, but it'll be negated by. I like that heroes like moving you around, trying to dodge his attack.
So is it a straight roll?
Don't even worry about it.
Straight roll.
Great. Yeah.
It's not enough.
Not enough. So that's a 7.
I take 0
yeah,
for the armor.
Good. So it bounces off. You could feel like this hand like pulling your armor left and right, even though you can't see or hear anything, and you come down on you.
Am I frozen or is Mike? Uh-oh.
Mike's frozen.
No, he just froze.
Oh no, Ref, come back.
If you're gonna kill me, I want you to do it. Come on.
Hello.
There you
There we are.
You had an internet hiccup.
Okay, I blanked out for a sec. I was on the wrong Wi-Fi. Anyway,
The clown got
did I
him.
miss it? What did you say?
The clown got him. Snatched up by Pennywise. We all float down here on this internet stream.
Great, now you're all freezing for me again. Oh, joy.
Yeah, you look a little frozen to me now too. But we can hear you, I guess.
Yep, still can hear you.
Yep, we still hear you all right.
Oh. Also, Prince just froze on my
Okay.
screen for a second. I don't know if this is just a me thing or what, but anyway.
So
Okay.
Maverick, it's your move. What are you trying to do?
Okay, fine. No, I can't see.
So you could. He said you can roll a straight roll to dodge it, right?
Yeah, but I failed. The thing is,
Oh.
if I have to know where my target is.
So basically, you failed, but it just was ablated by the armor. Boom, knocked off.
Right.
And that was you responding to the clown. And now it's like your move. You can try and do whatever. You can fight
Okay,
back,
okay.
try to get away, yada yada.
Maverick doesn't like running necessarily. Okay, I'm trying to see. Would there be a penalty for the fact that I can't see my target?
You would get -2 to your shots.
I can try. What? Oh, but I'm afraid if I critical fail, I'll hit hero.
I mean, I got hit points. Just don't shoot me in the head. Don't
I'm not.
critical.
I can't see.
I don't know that. You are a skilled solo. You would be able to tell. Do it.
Oh,
How about you?
hero.
Mhm.
God, don't let me kill hero. God, don't let me kill hero. I will.
Just don't, just
Careful,
don't crit
just
fail. That's all I
trying
ask.
in the direction I just got hit at. Did it do it? I
It
clicked
has
it.
not done it. Are you clicking the attack
There it
thing?
goes. I
Where
heard
am
it.
I just in mode?
17.
Ah, there we go. I did.
Oh, so you shot twice.
It went. First one's a 21.
-2.
Didn't mean to, but I did.
And they both hit. Like, he is right up on you, just hit you with this thing, and you just look forward. You don't even look. Raise your pistol and just start firing, and roll your damage for both hits, both shots.
First one is 7 damage. Second one is 10 damage.
Yeah.
Nice, nice, nice.
And you're just firing. You don't know what's what. You can barely hear the gunshots. They sound like muffled and far away to your ears. But Hero, you see this hobo clown take both shots and kind of reel back. And he looks at you and he kind of grimaces menacingly. And then he starts to giggle. And he turns and he runs towards the window and just leaps through this giant bay window and keeps going across the lawn. And he stops outside the AV. Stops outside the AV for a second, sticks his hand in his pocket, and he pulls out a little grenade. And he just drops it right in the AV. Hero, can I get you know what? Prince, give us a luck roll.
What do you want for the luck roll? What am I rolling?
Just click the luck on the front page of the tab sheet.
The one thing I
hold
was
on.
trying to avoid.
Yep, 1 second.
I will kill every clown in Night City.
I'll join you.
Every
'cause
single one. Lucky number
13.
13.
Very good. He throws this grenade into the AV and continues on running down the road, and you hear as a bunch of confetti bursts all over the inside of the AV. Nara and the couple on the lawn look at it in surprise as Hobo Willie runs off. What do you guys want to do?
I am going to drag Maverick Back to the AV.
Oh, my ham.
I mean, yeah. I mean, if Maverick can stand, he'll stand, so you don't have to drag him.
Well, I figured you still can't see, so I just have you by the collar. I'm like, come on.
Yeah. I imagine more like that. I'm on my feet. I don't know if you could lift me.
I mean, I could try, but if you're
You try,
walking,
but I don't know. I don't know. So I was like, yeah, but I get up and I just follow where I'm being led.
Do I still see Willie anywhere?
He is like turning into a dot on the horizon, probably
Cool.
about to turn a corner.
I'm gonna chase him.
Oh, okay. Yeah. Give me an let's see.
Actually, hold on. I'll be like, Nara, are they stable?
And Nara's like, they're stable. He's gonna need surgery. I can't do it in there now. We're gonna have to take him to a hospital or something soon, but I've got him stabilized.
Great. Yeah, no, I definitely chase him.
Okay. Give me a
No, scary
athletics
hero.
roll.
I don't like.
Oh no! I mean in the AV4.
Oh, and the AV.
I'm about to drop an fucking spaceship on this motherfucker.
Okay. Yeah, so you guys I guess are going to help Nara load these people into the AV. You sit down at the controls. It is just covered in confetti. You have to move some of it aside to read some of the dials, hit your right buttons, and you power up and you start flying after him.
I clean off Augie's little goggles so he can see. And I put them down so that he is prepared for battle. His battle goggles.
I love Augie.
Jesus Christ.
Give me a perception roll.
What is my perception? It's +3 plus. You know what? I'm gonna go ahead and just use 2 luck.
Okay.
I want him dead. Perception 20.
Awesome. So you start flying and you're looking around and there's a couple of cars on the street, some people walking their dogs and having their day. And one lady walking her dog is just knocked aside by a sprinting, hulking hobo clown who is now running, leaping over fences, giggling madly the whole way. He turns around one corner and he looks up and he sees you coming and just kind of giggles and keeps on running.
Cool.
And you see that he gets to. Go ahead.
No. Go ahead. I'm watching intently.
And he gets to a road that's bigger than some of the suburban Beaverville roads. And he sees a manhole cover, and he starts running towards this manhole cover.
I'm literally just going to say, "Everybody, hang on," and like, on top of him.
Okay.
With the AV. Oh my god.
Oh wow. Okay, give me a unexpected. I like it. Give me a. Is this going to be a drive? Give me your drive skill as a maneuver.
Air
to
vehicle
squash.
drive.
Yes, please.
Pilot air vehicle. I think I might have rolled it twice. The first one is I think I rolled it 21.
Okay, so you can you roll a 66 for me, please?
66. Cause I'm landing a spaceship on you.
Like a fun little song.
So yeah.
Oh no, not 60, 20.
You just
66.
66, yeah.
24.
Okay. So you are red with rage. Your vision is red with rage, and you come flying down towards this hobo clown, and he's messing around with this manhole cover, trying to get away from you, and he looks up and sees you coming and leaps out of the way just in time as you crash the AV, and it bounces against the asphalt of the street, cracking the undercarriage of your vehicle, which now loses 24 of its SDP, whatever it's called. Are you keeping track of that, or should I keep track of that?
I can keep track of it. I just got to figure out where the hell it is.
I don't think there's a sheet for it. You could put it under your gear and maybe put a note of what its SDP is. And
Oh no, there was one for vehicle.
okay. Yeah, and he's just rolling over as you are bouncing off this asphalt. Are you going to try and land it, or do you want to try and get back up in the air again?
How far away is he?
I would say he's a couple yards, not super far. He
Close
just
enough.
leapt aside, really.
Close enough for the tsunami to make a difference?
You could fire the gun if you want to. He's pretty close, so it'll be a high-ish difficulty value to hit him, but you could. And meanwhile, Maverick and Nara, you guys are being jolted around by this. So can I get a dexterity roll to see if you guys fall out of this AV or not?
Just plain dexterity?
Huh? Yes, please.
11.
So Nara's like holding on. She grabs the bed where she's working on Mr. Amici and is able to hold on. Mav, you kind of stumble and you're now like hanging on from the edge of this AV. As I guess Hero's running to the gun to the.
No, I think if I hear people like, Star Trekking it in the back of the AV, I will let it go. And I will go along my way and take this man to the hospital so we get paid.
Okay. So yeah, you lift up and start flying away. And as you look down, you can see Willie successfully going back and lifting this manhole cover and going down into the sewer tunnels beneath. Mav, let me get an athletics roll, please.
Oh, there it is. 19.
Yeah. And you're able to pull yourself back up, and maybe the adrenaline of almost falling out of the AV has sped up the process, but your hearing and your sight is now returning to normal, and you're starting to feel a little bit better, if not slightly disoriented, and a small headache from the ringing.
Wow, that was a bitch. I'm surprised I got him what I could see. That was cool, wasn't it?
Nice shot. Yep.
Thanks. Sorry you had to go in and get me.
I mean, it's fine. I just don't like clowns. I really don't like clowns now, but I didn't like clowns before
That's
this
fair.
started.
That's fair. Well, I appreciate it.
Let's go ahead and drop this person off. Zoom, 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 zoom.
And you guys get them back to the hospital, and you take them to the trauma team headquarters hospital, because you know that you'll be able to get them taken care of there. And also that Tony, the mechanic, will be able to clean out the inside of the AV while Michi's being worked on.
He's not going to be happy.
Oh no,
Yeah.
I'll help Tony. I found out there's a special tech for just air vehicles and like just vehicles. So my tech role should have been way better last time.
Okay, so does Hero like to help out in the garage?
Absolutely.
Okay. Big Sexy, you're late for work. You had a nice gig last night. You made a couple of friends that came back home with you. Now you're late for work.
Yeah, I think initially Dre probably called off and then realized like, well, that means I'm gonna get docked pay, a lot more pay than if I just come in hungover. So Dre gets food, gives a few eddies to the ladies, the go get you something nice, kind of thing, and then goes into work and prepares to get reamed out by the captain and hopefully can catch up with his team.
Yeah, and you walk in through the garage and you see Ricky Sanchez, all whatever, 5'3", 4 of him, and he's boiling with rage, and it's directed right at you. And he's coming at you, and then all of a sudden his mouth is just agape. And you see why. Because behind you is your team's AV coming in. Its undercarriage is completely cracked, and there's confetti coming all out of it. I don't know what I'm gonna do. You mother. And he's so angry that he can't even get words out. And he's just looking at you and he's poking you in your gut.
And I'm just
That's
like, your friend, Cap, we're gonna have a talk. And I'm not gonna do it here because I got respect for you, fam. But we have to talk, Cap.
Did you get paid? No, I'm asking you, did you get paid?
Yeah. But it's more complicated than that. You see, we're gonna have to talk about what kind of job is a job.
You came to me, you said you needed a favor. I said I can help. You need a time off? Fine. Do this for me. It's a job that pays you. As far as I know, I'm doing all I can to help you and your career. This is what I get.
Dude almost killed me. He poisoned me. Cap. He poisoned me.
Oh, that old move. Sonny, in my day, every job had some poisoning or some other thing. That's how they, we didn't like to mess with contracts. That's how, it's an old style contract. That's what they call that.
I think that's what stunted your growth, Captain.
I have been poisoned many a time, but I always got the job done, and I didn't frickin' complain.
Listen, I'm here, and what did they do to my vehicle? What happened here? I'm deflecting, clearly. It's time to deflect this off of me. Is that confetti?
And he pushes past you. He pushes past you just like, what in the hell happened here? Explanation, now.
Murder clown.
Yeah,
Damn it.
basically.
Tony, get your crew over here. Fix this up immediately. I want them up and out of here in 20 minutes. I can't even. Goodbye. And he walks off and
have a good day, Cap.
And he kind of gives you one of these, and his secretary's with him with a pad taking notes and still dressed very sharply, gives you a dirty look as
I hate that
follows
guy.
behind.
You won't get invited to my next show either, bitch.
Yeah, he gives you one of these and follows after the captain. Tony comes over in his cyber chair. It's like, oh, okay, yeah. Oh, clown job.
Sorry,
Okay.
Tony.
Clown job. Is that like a new position that I ain't heard of yet?
This guy, am I right? I love this guy.
You're gonna need a red nose for it, though. Gets messy.
The makeup, that's what I like.
Oh.
Smear it all over. You want to try some new positions? Get yourself one of these, huh? Yeah, and Naru goes off and follows Mr. Amici up into surgery. His partner is there beside him, like, are you going to do this? Like, what's that for? Why are you sticking him with that? And just being a very big annoyance as he is being transported to surgery.
Remind me never to get hit again with flashbangs.
You got hit with a flashbang? What was y'all doing?
Got a call. Dude got stabbed. We go into the dude's apartment. Murder clown. Stabbed him. Had grenades. Nara and him got out. I shot the guy. Grenades went off. They weren't the fire explosion.
I'm glad I slept in then. I need to sleep that poison off anyway. And the other poison that I took into my body after the fact. But that's neither here nor there.
Yeah, my head's still ringing a little bit, but I'll be fine. Yeah, enjoy yourself.
Oh yeah. It's a good time. How about you? Did you enjoy yourself? Y'all have a good time?
I mean, clubbing. I mean, yeah, bars are my thing, but clubbing really isn't. So I was just there for your show.
Listen, there's people there, and Maverick,
No.
it's clear that you need to get you some.
Eh,
So, like, you know, take a chance, do your thing.
maybe we'll see. By the way, remind me to give you a thing.
Give me a what now?
Some lady wanted me to give you her number, not the sexual way, just something about a gig.
What she look like?
She said, "You know her by Little Dre." That's the only really thing I remember. And then I will like describe her to him to the best of my ability. Oh, that face.
GM, this is sister or ex?
This is your sister.
Okay.
That's what I figured.
You would know.
Your sister was a
I
corporate.
just was thinking that as growing up, Big Dre, Lil Dre.
Got you. Okay, I just wanted to make sure. I was like, I'm thinking that's where you were going, but I'm making sure. Because both we got beef on both sides. I got beef with everybody that used to be in my life, basically. So like Andrea's just like, motherfucker.
Is it someone you don't want to talk to?
Fuck no. That corporate sellout piece of
No.
shit. My mama don't even talk to her. Mama don't even talk
Holy
to
shit.
her. And she still send mama money though. Ain't that some shit?
Oh shit.
You know how complicated Christmas is?
Probably. I
Anyway, if you got a number, Dre just takes that shit up. Set it on fire. You don't even want to touch. You don't even want to touch nothing from her.
I don't think I can set anything on fire here, so I'll just set it on fire later.
I mean, y'all clearly was trying to set something on fire. Y'all got confetti in the vehicle.
That
Y'all
was
done
the
cracked the
flashbang.
undercarriage.
That was the grenade from the.
Y'all fighting clowns. What the fuck?
I mean, the crack on the AP was just Hero saw red and tried to crush the guy with the AB.
You know, I can kind of understand that though. If I saw,
are you
if I saw my
surprised?
sister while I was driving around that AV, I would have just.
Yeah, Hero got mad.
I'm glad everybody understands.
Though I think like all of Arasaka might be after me if that happened, but you know, things happen. You know, whatever.
Whoa, your sister's Arasaka?
It's complicated.
Okay, you don't gotta tell me nothing you don't want to. I'm just asking.
When you get out.
Give me a tech roll to work on this AV. And everyone, if your armor has been ablated, you can bring it back up to full. While you're at Trauma Team, you can get it repaired. You're getting an exchange. You know, they don't like to exchange it a lot because, you know, resources are slim. So they're just kind of patched up and fixed up again.
They fixed the bullet holes with duct tape and glue. That is about the same level it was before. That's good enough for me.
There you go.
I critical failed on something relating to a vehicle. It hurts me.
That's fair. Okay, so I will use this instead. Yeah, so you're able to clean out. You know, while they're cleaning out the confetti from inside the AV, and you're chatting with the rest of the team, you're trying to help, but whatever you do, you're just in the way of Tony and his crew. And they're being very polite for some reason because, you know, they like you, but they're not able to do it as completely as they would like to. So they just kind of just patch it up and just say, you know what, just go, just get out of here. And you could just put 3 to your SDP for the AV.
We ain't
So
gonna
where are you at
crash
now?
this way. Like, we ain't gonna catch on fire.
Oh no, man,
Yeah.
it's all good, man. It's just I'll work it on later. To, you know, when you bring it back, I'll do the full job, man.
Thanks,
So we are
Tony.
at
We appreciate
66.
you.
66 for SDP.
And as you guys are getting ready to head out, Bobby, the captain's secretary, returns.
This motherfucker.
And he's holding a slip of paper and he says, listen, this comes straight from the captain's office. You are to take care of it immediately. Here. It's an
All
old
of us
trauma
doing
team
it.
card. It's an old one, activated in the old combat zone. The name is Andrew Wiley. But as the captain has told me, Andrew died a long time ago. So he wants you to go find out who activated this card. Good luck. And the captain's eyes are watching you, so do a good job.
Okay.
We
And
haven't
before
done a
Vic
bad
says
job
anything, I
yet.
drag him into the AV before he even says shit.
You want to be dragged into the AV?
Maverick's gonna drag me? How you gonna drag me to AV?
Well, that was more of a figure of speech. I was just gonna shoo you in there before you said anything stupid to Bobby, because if he's the captain's main squeeze, you don't want to like make it worse.
Do we have Nara back?
Yeah,
I
Nara,
just
you could.
walk back to the thing. I like bite my tongue a little bit. It's better actually be from the captain. If it ain't from the captain, I'm gonna throw him out a fucking window.
Yeah, and it's like a scribbled note. I guess it's notable that it's not sent to you over the agent or through the system.
Mm-hmm.
And you notice the sergeant, the captain. Why do you keep calling him sergeant? The captain's scrawl, his handwriting. And you see Bobby kind of walk past Nara, kind of refusing to move out of her way as they pass and giving her a little. And he's wearing shoes with no socks. I don't know how you guys feel about that, but it's an attribute that I want to make very clear to all of you as he's walking past her.
I hate this guy even more now. Like I despise
I
him.
mean,
Uncalled
wait a minute.
for.
Is it like a
Are they
dress
boat
shoe? If
shoes?
that's the case,
They're boat shoes, aren't they?
They're boat shoes.
Of course they're boat
Uh,
shoes.
Yeah, and maybe
qualifies as a boat shoe.
they're like-
Christ.
they're, we'll talk about it later, but they're white slip-on boat shoes.
So, like, okay.
And he can't afford a boat. Maybe someone else he knows can, but he cannot. Yeah, and so Nara hops in and is ready to go. You guys have this address in the combat zone. Is there anything else you want to do at the trauma team headquarters or around there before you check this out?
Do I have time to shrink wrap this dude's car?
Jesus.
That's all I'm asking.
I mean, I've never shrink wrapped a car. I would imagine it takes a while.
If you
I mean,
got
I
a
would
good
say-
team, you can do that shit in like 10 minutes.
It depends on how wrapped you want to get it.
Do other people want to help wrap up this car?
When we get back, maybe.
When we get back. Can we do it when we get back?
Fine. Fucking
We
fine.
can do it. I don't want to do it right now. If we get, I at least don't want the captain ass pissed at us.
I don't give a shit if the captain pissed. Captain
mean-
always pissed. Look at
Well,
him.
yeah.
He like this tall. He's poking me in the belly. I start to go, hoo-hoo.
No, it's not that. The guy holds our employment under his belt, remember?
I'd have been fired before. It happens.
This is my main gig, so I'm just like trying to keep it.
Maverick, you need to do some freelance work.
I mean, I
Shooting
do, it's
people.
just
That's kind of
like-
what you do. You're really good at shooting people. So you should just there's plenty of people to shoot in Night City. Like, there's always somebody hiring to shoot somebody. Like, do your thing. Get paid.
Okay.
He's not wrong.
I mean, yeah.
Like, I got out of that life, but if that's what you want to do, I mean, if that's where your talent lies, take advantage of it until you don't have it no more.
Fair enough.
Anyway, let's get this boat in the air.
Hero, give me that drive roll.
Whee!
So yeah, the AV feels a little bit funky to you, but you're able to adjust to it. There's something rattling around in there. Maybe you left a wrench or something in there that's just bouncing around. So you guys could hear that with the shifting and panning, whatever it's called, of the ship. And you get into the old combat zone. And you see that there is atop of this building, there is a garden, some rooftop garden that has been started, is growing there. There's a little greenhouses and, fruits and veggies, all kinds of stuff growing. And you see a figure kind of waving you down as you're approaching. And they're pointing to what's a spot on an adjacent building that's a little bit higher, but has like a set of stairs that lead down to the garden rooftop.
Hey, you. Are you a zombie?
Where's you?
A what?
Where's you?
A
You're
zombie.
crazy. I'm not a zombie. Look at me.
You
Now
getting
land a
calls
thing
from
and,
dead people, so I'm just trying to make sure before I come down there. Because if I get bit, I'm a big dude. And I ain't trying to be like no big old boom zombie, just bile and shit flying off of me.
You call in a favor with the golden child, and I guess he sends his best. Come land, and I'll explain everything. And the person you're talking to is, you can see, is a very sturdy, tall, dark-skinned woman. She's holding an assault rifle, has another gun strapped to her thigh. She looks like military, like she has done some military stuff. Pretty sturdy. And at her feet, there's a youth lying there. Looks to be in his early 20s, late teens. And he's got no hands.
Like there's a stump there, or like how?
Sorry, my bad. He is lying on the floor, writhing as blood is pooling around
Recently
him.
missing
Recently
hands.
lost his hands.
Ah,
Yes.
okay.
Cool. I want to make sure, did he just not have hands in their stumps there, or did they just get cut off? I need a little more specific.
All right.
Yeah,
well, I
they
learned
just got
this
cut
then.
off.
Okay, I grab and start walking up.
Yeah, and Nara's following behind you and starts attending to the kid immediately, and he's just like, this fucking hurts. Oh, this hurts. Why'd you do this? And this woman steps up. She goes, "How y'all doing? My name's Maisha. How you got? Thanks for coming."
No problem. What can we help you with?
Well, I took this gig. All these gardens are popping up, and after the war, it's nice to do something that I thought was good, something helping the people.
Yeah.
This is how Green Thumb runs his ship. He wants me to. Someone's thieving, someone's stealing. We gotta do punishment. You know how many hands I've had to cut off since I've taken this gig?
Oh, this is some old like Caesar shit, right? You just cutting off the thief's hands, right?
Some what? I don't know.
I don't know either.
It's just what we're made to do here.
Y'all uncultured. Y'all need to read a book or something.
So you want us to help this kid, or is this not why you called us?
I want to help the kid, but
Alright.
more, I want to help everybody. I think I've just had enough of it. I think it's time that I take over this garden. I run it how I want to run it.
Oh shit!
I see you.
Here we go.
I'm assuming we're killing the big guy in charge.
I mean, if it comes to that, I'm just going to try and get the old unit together. I mean, you're in the military. You know what it's like.
Yeah.
Brothers and sisters forever. And if I call in
Always.
everybody, they'll come through.
Well, yes, Captain picked this one right person for this.
Wait, no, that's not what we here for.
We're here to help her.
No. That ain't. No. I ain't helping nobody with no hostile garden takeover. What kind of bullshit is that?
Listen, I thought I was talking to some soldiers, but I see there's only one here. You don't have to do any fighting, but just help me get in contact with people. This card belongs to Andrew.
I'm a soldier in the sheets. I'm a wimp in the streets. Nah, I'm not about this life.
Which brings us to the thing that he used to tip us up. Why do you have Andrew's trauma card. We were told to
It was he was with us in the war, him and his brother Curtis. And after it ended, after he died, Golden Child just told me, hold on to it. You need a favor, you crack it. So here I am.
Like I said, we're here to help her, whether you want to or not.
I will just kind of lean over to Dre and be like, yeah, but think of how much play you can get with fresh food.
Yeah, but think of how much play I won't get if I ain't got fingers.
I mean, let's be real, fingers ain't that important.
God damn it, hero. God damn it.
Look, whether you like it or not, we're doing this thing.
I mean, that's what cybernetics are for, man. Like,
exactly. You can get new
world class piano player. Let's be real.
Lonzo.
I haven't looked at chat. Hold on. Wait. No one started laughing until I know what we're laughing about.
Shit.
Lonzo clip it.
Which is okay. So I'm only half aware of the Batman doesn't eat shit. I'm only half aware of that. Like, I was like, what the fuck is happening? Why is everyone suddenly up in arms about this? God damn it.
And Nara's going to town and fixing up this kid's hand, like stabilizing, cutting off the bleeding. She's hard at work and killing it. Maisha turns to you and she goes, listen, y'all, all I need you to do is just go find Curtis. I'm getting more people together. Maybe that'll make you feel more comfortable helping out. But help me out in this way. I need him and I want him to be here. I haven't been able to reach him, but this is his last address. Do that for me.
Okay.
That's all we got to do is find a guy. I can do that.
If it changed your mind, when you come back, I'll show you around, show you what we're trying to do here in this garden, and show you how Green Thumb is, well, you already see how Green Thumb is hurting them.
No, I just see some kid without no hands.
Did you not hear the first half of what she said when we walked up?
No, I wasn't paying no attention. I just see a kid with no hands screaming. That's what I was paying attention to.
He said he has people do this.
Oh, I thought she was the one doing this. Okay, I guess
I am the people. I'm the people.
Oh, see? She doing this. What? I wasn't tripping.
Let's go!
Yeah, let's get away from the lady who cuts off people's hands. This is not, nope. Let's go. Let's find Curtis.
Fine, let's go.
Okay. And you guys hop in the AV and Nara has stabilized him enough. And some of there are other like guards, other security that's hired to work at this garden. And they're kind of, you can hear them giving Maisha shit for calling you guys and teasing the kid. Like, you're lucky she's going soft. You're lucky. As you guys are flying away. And she sends you the address and you ping it and you go out to kind of the outskirts of Night City, not far from where you live, Hero. And
ever heard of anybody named Curtis who seems to be an old army dude?
Give me is this a streetwise? Give me a local expert roll.
On the off chance. All right, it's not bad. Critical success.
Yeah, you would know that there's a Curtis who mostly does not leave his container apartment, that he stays in there. He's kind of known to be a little bit fidgety, a little bit weird, and when people try to talk to him or try to be friendly, he doesn't take it well. There's known to snap. Sometimes at night, people will hear, night terror screams coming from his container. Never has visitors as far as you know, but he's been there for a long time, and he is just a crazy old kook who keeps to himself. So you would know where his container is and will have known about him for sure.
Yeah, I relay that to everybody, and I'm like, I don't know if I have a feeling all of us running up on this dude is probably just gonna make things worse.
Well, let me go talk to him.
I don't know. Yeah, sure.
Okay.
I mean,
Soldier
Yeah.
talk.
Do your
Yeah.
thing. Soldier talk.
I figure he don't want. I mean, two random people. He don't. Oh yeah, we're two random people. We're all random people, but like I don't know. I have some of the same experience, I guess. So we might be able. I might actually be able to connect on that level to get him to come with us.
I mean, he's an old dude. We could just grab him and drop him off.
Real.
Like that seems fucked up, but
I mean, we got tranquilizers and shit.
True. I don't know.
No.
I mean,
You
go
go talk to him
if he
first.
comes willingly.
Obviously.
Like
Yeah. Okay.
that's better.
Okay.
So are you guys are approaching the container apartments and you're flying in. You can land, there's an area you know where to land all your stuff around there. Are you guys all approaching the apartment or what's happening?
I mean, if I'm in the front, if we're all going as a group.
Oh, no, I'm not getting. I'm just gonna watch and wait. And I'm gonna tell Hero, I'm like, look, in case things go a little bucket wild, you keep those guns aimed right on this thing. And
Yeah, I won't turn them on yet, but
I'll radio Maverick to lay down, and we're just gonna start spraying if things get.
I'm not gonna walk up with Maverick, but I will be in like sight and kind of wave when dude opens the door, because I guess he's probably seen me around. Like he might not know me, but he's probably like, I know you. You're from 2 blocks over. The fuck? I don't know if that helps or hurts, but hey.
Okay. All right. So you land the AV. Dre, you're behind Maverick, who's going to the door, and Hero, you're further back in case you need to run back to the AV and don't want to cause any trouble with.
Oh, I did not get out of the AV. I'm
Dre,
just
I
sitting.
think is still in there.
Yeah, I didn't get out of
Word.
the AV.
Okay.
I got a tear gas grenade sitting in my hands, and I'm just holding that up, and I just got music bumping in the AV as we sit outside and just wait. Maverick, do your thing.
Okay. Yeah, and it's kind of getting later in the day, but that sun's up high, and there are mad people just sitting outside of their containers, which can get kind of steamy if they're not properly ventilated and all that kind of stuff. And you guys are giving them a show. Trauma team has come and landed, and people are not gathering around, but they're looking and they're kind of excited, and eyes are following you as you approach Curtis Wiley's container. And when you get to the door, you look down at the lock before you can knock, and it is broken and slightly ajar.
I poke it open and peek inside.
Yeah, you move it open and you look inside, and it is a kind of standard small container apartment. And it is a wreck. It is a mess in there. It is disheveled. Something happened. There's not much in there that you can see, besides like a little bit of an entryway, a little desk, and at that desk is a body just sitting in a desk chair, and it looks very limp to you.
I run over and I still check for a pulse anyway.
There's no pulse. And as you look at him, there are evidence that someone beat him up. There's some torture evidence and a long gash across his throat.
We got a problem. Dude's dead.
And I think that might be a good time to take a break. Let's take a break there. We got a problem. Dude's dead. Let's do our bio breaks. See what's up.
That's definitely a problem.
Oakley dokley. Then we're going to do our little ad thing. If you're a subscriber, you don't have to worry about the ads. If not, it'll just be a couple minutes. We're going to put on some music, and we will see y'all shortly.
In a little bit.
And we are off. There we go.
Hey. All right, welcome back, everybody. When we left off, Karma Team has been sent to find one Curtis Wiley, kind of doing a favor for the captain of Trauma Team. He lives in the container apartment. Maverick, our solo, has bravely walked in to find him already deceased. His throat is slit and he has been attacked in his place that is now quite disheveled and You are checking for a pulse, and you find none. And in fact, his body feels kind of cold to you.
It's been in a while.
Exactly.
I believe the exact last words were, "We got a problem, man's dead."
Did we get that chick's number or anything to let her know?
Yeah, she gave you the address, like she sent it to you through the agent, so you guys have her number, Maisha's number.
Shit like this why I moved out of the hood. So I moved out of the hood. Y'all trying to drag me back. Nope.
I would say send her some notification that dude is no longer among the living. I mean, we can bring him.
I go in, I take a picture. I like get down like selfie style. I'm like, you see this shit right here? This is no. We're not doing this. No. When you start looking at me for dead people, like throat slit in their homes, this is when I have to say no. I don't want to do this job. I am not a soldier.
You gonna send this?
What are you doing
Oh,
here?
I send it. I walk right up to this body, like blood under my feet and all, whatever. Like I want her to see what I'm looking at. I kind of like lift his head back up. You see that? That is a slit throat. You know what kind of people this happens to? People who get in trouble with people they shouldn't fuck with. I like my little crate. I want to stay there for a long time until I don't have to live there no more. I'll let his head go.
Damn. Did you also send her a message, Hero? No, right?
No, probably not. I think I might have sent her like just real quick, like, your guy's dead. Like 4 words, and then she gets the video from Biggs.
Right. And she sends you just a fuck. Just ... Fuck.
And one of you ask her what she wants to do with the body. I don't know if we just do you just leave it there? Like,
not my business.
She sees the video and she ignores you can tell that she's ignoring what you just said to her. She's like, listen, bring the body back here. See what you can find there.
okay. ...
Lingers for a long time after she sends that. And then she says, try not to be a fucking asshole about it.
That's not part of the plan.
Can I get perception rolls from people? Or I'm sorry, do you want to look around this place?
Yeah.
I mean, if we gotta bring the body back, then yeah, I guess I should look around.
And you guys when you're in there, you can see that there are, without the search, you can see that there's this gear, there's computers, there's papers that are burnt and singed all over the floors around. I'm looking in the wrong place.
17 for me.
Perception.
You got a critical failing of 17. Okay. Is there anything particular you might want to be looking for?
Documentation of any kind that would that would point that the dude that Maisha wants to get rid of, whether he permanently or not.
They're not into this further shit. Fuck this.
Yeah, you and Hero both got critical fails.
Yeah, I guess
Evidence of it being the group that Maisha wants to lead, or something like that, or like who, like, trying to think of specific thing.
Yeah. Okay. Dre, you just don't give a shit about this. You don't want to be involved in this. You're not even really looking around.
It's Nunya right here.
Just,
Nunya.
Sitting by the door, ignoring this nonsense. Hero, it's just a lot to take in for you in this scene, and you can see the big picture of like this gruesome scene that happened here, but you can't take in much more than that just from how gruesome it's looking. Nara goes to work, just examining Curtis and looking at his body, and I guess kind of doing a light autopsy with the med scanner and checking him out.
Do they give us any idea about how long this body has been here dead?
As Nara's doing it, she says this happened last night. He's been here just overnight. This is pretty recent.
So there's still sticky blood and stuff in here.
It's just beneath him, just like running down his chest.
Got it.
Really, you didn't care if you got on your shoes, so.
Oh, it's trauma team's clothes. This ain't mine.
And it's centered around this computer desk. And Nara also like picks up the arm that you dropped and shows it to you guys, and you can see that there are 2 hands marks, like bruises from someone gripping it. And she checks the other side, and there's another pair of hands, as if Curtis was being held down like tightly by 2 hands. Maverick, when you're looking around, the first thing you notice is that there are security safeguards in this container. And it's rare that it would have this kind of security, but you're looking around, you see that there's some sort of tripwire by the door. There's a security cam, but none of it is active, as if it was not destroyed, but just like inactive. And you see that there are papers that are around. You pick up a couple to look at them, and they're heavily redacted. It's like you see some words, and then just most of it is just blacked out. And one word that you see that kind of pops out to you is black wall. That's it. Yeah.
I'll pull up I assume I have the number of Maisha, and I will text her. You know anything about a black wall?
She'll text back, no. Why?
Bunch of redacted papers.
Oh, fuck, redacted papers. I guess Curtis was into something. Fuck, it's my fault. I let him down too long ago. I'm not going to lay that on you. What'd you find in the safe?
We can share war stories later, don't worry.
In the safe.
Yeah, Curtis always kept important things locked. He was always paranoid, even back in the day. I know there's a safe in there.
They're looking for the safe.
Yeah, and I'll give it to you with this 18 because you surpassed my thing, and I forgot to mention it earlier. That's why I threw it in behind the curtain. But you can see that this safe is under the desk beside this filing cabinet. And you can, as you're back there too, you can see that there were charges set on the filing cabinet, as if like made to like to explode and burn the shit that was inside of it. So the side of the safe is kind of scorched, and the force of it like kind of jostled the safe. Let's just say it's fucking open. And if you look inside, you see, there's like some eddies in there that are, wrapped in a band. It should be like 1,000 eddies, but I guess someone or he was picking from them little by little, and like the band is very loose, and there are only like 200 eddies left in there. Mm-hmm. And there's like a little video similar to the one that you like, the video that you carry around. It's like the same kind of brain dance player to be able to watch these videos in there.
I forward all that I found to Maisha. I assume you want me to bring all this with us.
Yeah, she says, yeah, with the body.
Okay. I grab everything. I stick it in my bag.
Grabbing them eddies though, but that's the finder's fee.
I'm the one who found it. You don't get it.
Can't use them when you're dead.
Yeah, no.
Oh, so you keeping them?
I'm still deciding, but you're not getting them.
All remember that when you fighting clowns.
Still gonna kill him.
Mm-hmm. Apparently, that worked out real well for you, didn't it?
Yeah, you say that like I'm afraid to die.
You really need to fix that complex you got going there. That's real dangerous because you got traveling companions. So if you die by yourself, hey, good on you. But if you bring me into your death cult, we gonna have some problems. I'm gonna haunt your ass.
I mean,
I'm
the
gonna find
only
your
reason
friends,
we
your
were doing all the shit we
family.
were doing is to get to your show.
Mm-mm. Don't put that evil on me.
It's
Don't
true.
put that evil on me. That man
Are we
poisoned us.
leaving?
No, but yeah,
We're not leaving.
But you are the reason we did it. Don't pretend like you don't have anything to do with that action.
Are we leaving?
Yeah.
Who wants to help Nara carry Curtis out of there?
I will carry Curtis out.
So you guys are carrying him out, and you are leaving the apartment.
Yep.
Heroes, they're loading Curtis up into the AV. There's another woman you notice or recognize from the neighborhood. She recognizes you. She comes over. She goes, "Oh boy, they finally got him."
Who finally got him?
You know who, girl? I saw them. What do they call them? Mafiosos hanging around here. What do they call it? Hams boys. I can't say Galtanari. I can't say his last name, but I know they paid him a visit. Mm-hmm.
Was it last night?
Oh, I don't know. Maybe it was yesterday. It wasn't at night though, because I don't come out at night.
I mean,
I'll
that's
lock up at
probably
night.
smart. They've been hanging around a lot. You know why? You say it like they was trying to find him for a while.
Girl, I try to mind my business, but you see them. They come through. They look sharp. They got them nice cars, and why would
They
they
do
go
got
see
nice
crazy
cars.
old man Wiley?
That's true. That's true.
Girl, I just don't know. Give me a streetwise check,
Do, do,
please.
do. Dun, dun, dun. Dun, 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 dun. All right. And is that local expert or is there a streetwise?
It's under social skills, right beneath
Oh,
persuasion.
I got a 3 in that. Oh boy. I got nothing, y'all.
She said ham, and it should spark something for you. And the way she said ham Galtanari or whatever, it's a name that should be familiar to you. And you know that mafioso hang around
I'm still thinking
mostly
about the goddamn clown.
You're stuck on the clown. But I think everyone would know that Little Italy would probably be the spot where the mafioso hang. So that's all I can give you with that with that check. And she says, "Well, y'all, you just be careful, girl." And she moves on with her little shopping cart up to her apartment. And you guys load up Curtis and get in the AV. You guys going straight back to Maisha?
Assume so.
Yeah, I ain't trying to be hanging around no dead bodies. Already we got called for, a zombie cart, and now they want to have us picking up dead bodies that the mafia done killed. Nope. Take this back to that lady. She can decapitate it or dehanditate, whatever you want to call it. I should probably know the proper terminology for that since I'm in a trauma team now, but whatever. Amputate. That's the word. Yep, that's what I was looking for.
I was waiting for you. Yeah. So you guys get back, and Maisha is distraught, and she is quiet and carries Curtis out of the AV and
I'll offer my jacket
lays him.
over him.
And she thanks you and takes it, and is whispering an apology to him, just like, "I'm sorry. I should have apologized sooner." And kind of trails off as she's like silently talking to him. And after a moment, she stands up and turns to you guys and says, "So what else? What else did you find in there?"
I hand her everything, including the 200 eddies.
Trey just shakes his head at that one.
You act like Maverick cares.
One of the ladies that lived in the area said something about like mafiosos or real nice cars, and I've seen the cars. The cars are real nice.
Ham sandwich.
Yeah, something like ham sandwich.
Ham radio.
Something with a G.
Oh,
I don't know, something.
Galtieri?
Yeah, that might be. It might have been Giuliani. I don't know, something like that.
Giovanni Galtieri, sure. That's one of them names.
Oh, goddamn. The mafioso's involved? You fucking idiot, Wiley. Yeah, Ham Galtieri, like, I don't know. I know he hangs out at, what the place is called, Rizzo's over in Little Italy. What, he was there?
I mean, the real nice car has been coming around for the past couple weeks, months. And then one of the neighbor ladies, she said that they've been coming around bugging him. I want their cars though.
Again, this sounds like some shit we should not be involved in. I just want to make sure that I'm putting that tidbit out there. I'm not trying to make enemies with the mafia.
I mean, same. So I'll keep that to myself.
Well, I mean, you guys are in it now. And I'm just going to ask.
Shit, Choom.
I mean, as far as I know, when the Golden Child gives out a TT card like this and that says a favor is coming, it's a favor. You guys will get paid, but, you know, we do this to the end. I'm not asking you guys to be in this assault or anything, but it's my compatriot. I got to find out what happened to him.
Yeah.
Are y'all in or not?
I saw what happened to him. His throat's cut. His blood was on the floor. I still got footprints going across our vehicle. I just don't understand like why anybody would just want to go looking for that kind of trouble, because I like my throat completely connected. I don't have a trauma team card.
All right, then. Well, then name your price. I just need you to go find out if Ham was there, talk to him. That's it.
You could, may I confer with my compatriots?
Please. And she turns and she talks to like a guard, one of the other guards, and he runs off, and she sits with Curtis and is just solemnly keeping by his side.
I pull y'all over to the side. I'm like, all right, so look, anytime someone tells you to name your price, that means they ain't planning on paying it. They're planning on you to die.
Yeah.
Is that what we want to go into? It's like that. That's what we'd be agreeing to if we go with this job. I'm just saying.
I mean, nah.
I think we're better off with clowns.
Oh, fuck that guy. See, I need to go and kill that guy. It's very important.
That's true.
He threatened to blow up Sheila, and that's
Y'all gonna have to tell me the story sometime, the full story, because I really want to know how Confetti got all over the vehicle and such. But you know,
I mean, I still shot the guy blind.
That was pretty good. I will admit that.
I was blind and I shot the guy.
That's pretty good. That's not what we're talking about right now, though. We got to focus.
That is pretty boss. I'm not gonna lie. That is a good skill to have, shooting somebody where you can't see them. But yeah. So, how much does your life cost? That's what we're going to trying to determine. Like, how much do we want to walk into Mafia City and then hope that we come out alive? Captain trying to set us up. I don't trust none of this shit.
I agree. Captain probably trying to kill us. That makes sense to me. He don't like us.
well, I don't really belong on the trauma team, but you know, having an N got me kind of
It's just
hired.
real funny to me how you ended up here if you don't care.
Oh, I care. I don't want to see people die, but I also don't want to like die myself on the way there. But they gave me armor and such, and I know how to run. So I'm not gonna lie. If we get into a situation where we're chasing clowns that got grenades, I'm probably gonna leave y'all. That's
I
nothing
mean,
against y'all. It's
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 it's it's pretty simple. I believe in life, mine above all others.
exactly. Thank you, hero. You got the long standing philosophy of people who've lived in Night City for a long time.
Like, I mean, I'd like to find out what happened to dude because, you know, it'd be nice. But also walking into mafia and being like, "Hey, we saw you murdered someone. You want to tell us why?" Doesn't exactly
I heard from
seem
some old
like
lady with a cart pushing down through, you know, the old combat zone, just like, yo, yeah, I saw your people around here driving around your fancy cars in these crates. And I was just wondering if you murdered some dude who's been
right.
raving and
Like
ranting. Just questioning.
that gets shopping cart killed, and then that gets us killed too. And I can't think of a better way to say it. So I don't see how this is a good plan. Like, I mean, unless I go and steal their cars, which has nothing to do with anything. I just want their cars because they're
I
really
mean,
nice cars, you guys.
okay. So
Focus. I'm sorry.
if y'all want to make a plan for this, well,
I mean, are you banned from Rizzo's or whoever's?
me, nah, nah. But more so, that's not a place that I would want to go to willingly. Um, and I don't really think that's the kind of places where they will host me for
Oh,
shows.
oh shit, that'd have been a good one.
But maybe we can draw them to somewhere else.
Give me a streetwise roll if you know about Rizzo's, Dre.
Uh, sure. Streetwise. Here we go.
Oh shit. So you would know that Rizzo's is a spot where it's an old school Italian restaurant, and that it's a place where the mafiosos like kind of do business and they talk, and it's rare that like fights break out there. It's kind of understood that like this is where people go to parlay.
Elysium.
Yeah, it's like an Elysium style. That's not saying that people haven't been whacked there before, but you would know like this is a place that's like that, and they have music, but it's usually some old Italian dude with a mandolin.
I mean, we could get in, but I like if we start asking them about murder, we probably pretty quickly get thrown out. At best. At worst, we might go into the meat locker. Maverick, how you feel about negotiating some stuffs?
Me?
Yeah, sure.
I
I mean,
could try and buy one of their cars.
when it comes to soldier stuff, I can deal with that. When it comes to doing anything else persuasive, you really are putting too much faith in me.
So you want to steal a car?
No. But they got real nice cars, and I figure you don't drive nice cars into the stack and expect them not to be noticed, right? Like somebody's gonna notice your nice ass car.
Oh yeah, I suspect they weren't exactly being inconspicuous.
Right. So what if I went and tried to buy one of their cars? I saw these dope, nice ass cars, you know, like a week ago at this place. and I was wondering if I could check it out. I got some family who's looking to maybe make a couple purchases, and I was wondering if you could set me up with whoever.
Yeah.
I don't know. Is that like?
I mean,
I mean, and I kind of look down. It's like I'm obviously of the sort who likes cars. Like,
Oh, I get that part, but how does this get us any closer to finding out who killed old Chum Curtis?
I mean, it's we find out who was driving down there. We figured like, let me who was there was this car with this on this date, and like that one was really really nice, and I was wondering either could I talk to the person who souped it up or whoever was driving it and like be a nerd.
Okay.
I don't know. Does that make sense? Am I crazy?
I mean, better plan than I got.
I don't know if that makes sense.
I mean, I've been shot before, so
I mean, I'd prefer not to get shot.
no, I prefer not to get shot, but like I've been shot before, so therefore, if someone else wants to step in first and take a bullet, I'm all for it. If you believe you got this and you can get in there with some car shenaniganery, you do your thing, hero. I believe in you. I'll hype you up.
I'm guessing, ref, that these cars were heavily like tinted and you couldn't see really who was getting in and out.
I mean, you could, you can't. They are heavily tinted. They're kind of like boats, they're like Buick LeSabres or something
Yeah,
like caddies,
They're
just
the
like these
land
long ass
yachts.
boats. Yeah.
know
And no,
anything
if people were
about
just sitting and scoping, you would not be able to see who was inside of these cars. But the
mean,
lady who was in the neighborhood was able to identify like some sharp suits and Italian looking mugs.
I mean, as far as who did the literal killing, like probably some assholes like us. Like that's most likely what happened is some assholes like us were like, here's 1,000 eddies, go off this old dude, and they're like, well, all right. Like there's no shortage of assholes like us willing to murk some dude for some fucking money. That's, I'm guessing, not what she's looking for.
So where you guys
No.
at? You guys gonna go ahead?
I think
I
we're
was
at
just saying,
argue.
no. I think what she wants us to do is be a distraction. I can't imagine this person who don't know us from, any Chumo Night City streets is gonna ask us to go negotiate and figure out if the mafia murdered their friend.
I mean,
And then
the
come back to them
yes.
with answers.
I mean,
we know.
We know.
So-
in theory, we could just fly over their land, spend an hour, and come back.
I like that plan. Let's do that.
I mean, I'm not against that plan either, honestly, now that I said it out loud.
So you guys are just gonna
Maverick.
fly there?
Maverick, I got an idea.
Mm,
Maverick, can you be sneaky?
I think I can.
Because you could maybe, bug the place and maybe we can get some words.
Do I even know how to work? I don't even know if I know how to work bugging equipment.
I no, like if a bug would be a device that you have. I don't know if you have a bug.
I don't know.
And you would
that
be
part,
using
I don't
stealth.
know.
But maybe
And
we
there
can
might be some
get
basic tech
Naisha
involved.
to give us a bug and we can plant the place.
I mean, we can try. I don't know how well it's gonna end, but
That's what we're going to do. That way we don't have to get our hands dirty any further than bugging the place. You got this, Maverick. I believe in you.
alright.
Okay, so that's your guys' plan.
Are we taking the AV on this? Because that's
Hail to the
noticeable.
no.
Like,
No, Kaplan, Cap's gonna have to give us an actual proper vehicle to be on some stealth shit because this is dangerous. Our license plates hanging out there and stuff. Like, I don't want to be the trauma team known for going up in places with mafia's going to just shoot us out the sky. You know, they might have rocket launchers or something. Might shoot sausage at us or meatballs. Who knows?
You guys turn back to Maisha, and the soldier that she sent away has come back, or came back and gave her a viewer, like a braindance viewer. And she's taking it off after, I guess, watching the film. Yeah. And she looks at you guys. So, y'all made a decision? What?
We got
All right. Hold on. Let's just be real clear on what you want us to do.
Yup.
I need you to go talk to Ham Galtieri, find out what he might know about Curtis, and that's it.
Nah, that's no, absolutely not. You want me to go talk to some mafia boss and then ask him about some dead dude? No, we're not doing that.
Listen, Rizzo's, that's supposed to be a safe spot. You go, you talk to him, just say, have you heard Curtis? Do you know Curtis? Blah, blah, blah. Read him out, feel him out and read him and see, you know, do your thing. Like, see what you get from him.
You got some high-tech disguises that will make sure that they don't know my face. They ain't seen me or nothing? Because I don't think you do.
I mean, don't you guys work in medical? Can't you get biosculpted? But I don't think the job's going to need it.
This dude
you guys
got
probably
his
might want to
throat
change your
slit
clothes
in his house.
You guys are in trauma team. Y'all see stuff like that all the time.
Yeah. I just don't want to see it myself.
He's new.
Having
Why
that
did the
happen.
golden child send me such pansies that can't do this gig? Anyway, soldier
I can do a
boy,
bunch of gigs. Come
Check
see
this
me at my crib. I can show you a real good time.
Soldier boy, check this out. What do you make of it?
Let me see.
And she throws the brain dance viewer to you. And
I'll put it on, I guess.
yeah. And as you're putting it on, Maisha's still trying to convince y'all. And she's just like, listen, change your clothes. I got a car. We'll put you in a car. Tell me what else you need. I got gear. I got some stuff I might be able to provide. And I'll pay you 500 eddies each to blow. And she's trying to convince you guys about this gig.
I hit play.
Maverick, you hit play on this brain dance, and you are back in the jungle. Back in the jungle of the war.
Oh shit, haven't been there in a while.
And it is, you see a bunch of soldiers kind of sitting on top of big tanks, you know, smoking cigarettes. You can feel the feeling of that adrenaline starting to like waver, stave off after a conflict, after a battle. And as the viewer starts looking around, you see a much younger Ricky Sanchez with a cigar in his mouth, holding a big giant gun, going, ah, kind of posing. And as it turns around more, you see a massive, giant rock that has destroyed a vast amount of area. And it stretches past where this brain dance can see. And in the corner, you see, as it's like kind of panning back down, you see the back of someone you recognize standing there in front of a little camera. And you recognize it because it's a different angle of a video that you watch nearly every day. And you see that your dead friend is in the corner of this film, of this brain dance. And people are kind of milling around, and it's kind of just taking scope of the destruction of this giant rock that has fallen. And I would say that you would know that during the war, huge moon rocks were flung by orbital artillery weapons that would be used to attack points on Earth. And this looks like the aftermath of an orbital strike that has destroyed some town, village area in the jungle. And it pans back around, and you can hear the voice of Ricky just kind of gloating a little bit. You hear Maisha's voice, and a couple of voices that are unfamiliar to you saying, "Oh, damn, this is long from over. It's long from over." And then the brain dance is over.
I take it off and I just and I hand it back to Maisha. I know that I never thought I'd see that in that angle.
Oh, so you've seen those strikes before, huh?
I saw somebody I never thought I'd see besides in one angle. In the
Who's that?
Kirk Lancaster. I don't know if you'd remember.
Sorry, I don't.
Right, there were a lot of us. Sorry, I don't mean to get weird. It just
No, I get it. You know, we've all lost people. We'll definitely have to get a. We'll have to get a drink or two together and talk about who we've lost.
yeah. And the fucker who made me lose him. Oh god, I can go on about that fucker.
Yeah, it's a date. But why would Curtis save this? I mean, it's just some, recon
I
video.
still
just
got my
like
new
made
glass
to-
video on me at all times.
Is it safe worthy? I don't know.
I
Something's odd.
mean, I didn't know Curtis. I'm afraid I can't answer that, but for whatever reason, it meant that much to him to keep it
Listen.
safe.
Yeah, I guess we'll figure it out. I want to bury him, and I want to be alone when I do it. If you guys go do this gig, I'll come meet you. 500 eddies. Go talk to the man. I can have a car
1,000.
waiting for you downstairs. I'm sorry?
1,000.
Give me a persuasion roll.
Advantage.
Persuasion. Here we go. Madre de Dios.
Listen, I'm giving you what I got. 500, and I don't know, I might be able to get some fresh food for you. When's the last time you had a carrot?
The fuck
That's
is
the
a
best I
carrot?
can do. You said, what's a carrot?
Yeah.
Oh god, he doesn't remember what a carrot is. Oh,
Young Dre is young. Dre is not that old.
oh god, is this what? Oh god, it's living through Maverick. Is that what you guys did? Get a movie reference?
Yes.
I'm sorry.
Anyway, you guys can you guys can take it. The car will be ready for you downstairs. I'm gonna go clean Curtis up and get started. I'll meet you there.
Hey, one question. You got a bug by chance?
A bug?
Yeah, like like when a
The
wire. A
Um,
microphone that I can set up in
no,
this
I'm
place.
just no, y'all crazy, man. All right. I'll give you one, but don't fuck it up. If he catches you trying to plant something in there,
Yes, that is clearly more dangerous than going into the mafia spot and be like, "Hey, did you go murder this one person I know's friend by chance?"
I don't know a lot. I mean, those mafiosos, they like to talk.
Okay.
They don't like people bugging their places. But I'll give you one. If you think you can pull it off, they
I
sweep,
don't think I can give it off.
sweep that
That one
restaurant
can.
regularly.
What,
They
not
sweep it
Maverick?
regularly. We won't have a long time with it. But
Get what you can, I
Okay.
guess.
And I guess she'll hand you the bug, Maverick.
I'll take it.
And she
Later,
walks
Choom.
away.
Better have them
Yeah.
chips. If I'm still alive, I'm gonna need them Eddies.
She just kind of sucks her teeth as she lifts Curtis and disappears behind the plant, and you presume into the building or something. So, yeah, and you guys get prepped. I'm assuming you guys have changes of clothes, maybe in a bag or something in the AV if you want. And there's a car waiting for you outside when you're ready to go. Does that sound good?
Yeah,
No, but I
Not
guess
really.
we're going.
I mean, yeah.
yeah. Dre is turned into like a cheap black suit with a white turtleneck underneath it. Relatively jewelry light. But his hair is definitely like the color of strawberry ice cream.
Oh,
Yeah.
anybody else? What you guys were rocking?
I mean,
Probably my unaffiliated leathers. I'd imagine most of the nomad families have some kind of symbol or something, so you recognize each other. And she has a Hero definitely has a pair that have no symbols. Like, it is probably the cleanest clothes that Hero has, and it's just like plain black leather jacket, plain black shirt, plain boots, without any of the normal like designs on them.
Cool. Mav?
plain dark clothes, things that he can move easily in. Nothing like no like tight jeans or anything like that. Black shirt and yeah.
Okay.
I think he has
You guys,
if he can wear the armor in, then he would, but I feel like he has his own that somewhere left over.
Yeah, for sure. You guys have all the same armor when you're wearing your close.
Okay.
And you guys make it over to Little Italy. Night wanted to have these cultural districts of Night City, so it's a place that feels like old school New York, Lower East Side kind of Little Italy feeling. You get to Rizzo's, and Rizzo's is it's kind of a small place. It's the entrance is up a little alley that comes off the street. And as you approach it, there are two goons outside, well dressed. They watch you as you approach the door. Are any of you guys packing heat?
I suppose I am. I always have weapons on me, but I don't know if it's a good idea to go in with them right now.
So you've got the car there. Let me
I
know
can't
what you're
conceal
bringing.
any of my weapons, so I don't have any.
Okay.
Oh wait, yeah, I can conceal mine. Both of my pistol, my stun gun, my pistol, and everything is concealable.
They're concealable, the heavy pistol and everything?
Yeah.
The heavy pistols are not concealable, if I remember correctly.
That's what I was thinking.
Yeah.
Yeah, it says concealable.
Okay.
According to the character sheet, it is. Because it's a handgun.
Yeah, but not all handguns are concealable.
Yeah,
right?
It's not a very heavy pistol, it's just a heavy pistol.
Oh yeah, it can be.
I have
So
a
the
very
heavy pistol is
pistol.
yes. Yeah, very heavy is no. Okay.
And a broadsword.
Yeah.
So no, I can't conceal any of my weapons.
So you're not bringing any weapons. Mav is going to try to conceal both two pistols.
I mean, I have a pistol and I have the stun gun.
Okay. And Hero?
No, I'd probably leave my stuff behind.
And
Seems like a
who's
terrible
carrying
idea.
who's carrying the bug?
They want me to plant it, so I guess I have it.
Okay. Where are you going to put this bug? Like on your person?
Oh,
Up your
on my
nose.
purse. I was like, I don't know. Give me ideas here, guys. I don't know.
In a boot.
In a boot, yeah. I'll in a boot as long as it isn't.
Okay.
I mean,
Don't
depends
ask me
on
to
how
give you
delicate it
ideas.
is. Like, yeah, no, I was like, in your butt. I was like, let's not say
Between
that.
the cheeks. Just hold it, clench it tight.
Clench.
Okay. Give me a conceal object roll, Maverick.
Oh fuck! I didn't realize I had to roll for it. I forgot I had to roll for that. Where is
Oh
that?
shit, where is it?
Oh, it's under awareness skills.
Oh, it is. Very
I'm
first one.
afraid. I only got 2 in that. Well,
2 more than most of the rest of us have.
Yeah. Me and my big zero.
14.
So I just read
I didn't realize I
Farron's
had to roll for
comment. That's why I don't look at this shit. Okay, so oh shit. So yeah, you're able to you can seal it. It feels very uncomfortable in your boot. But you're able to get it in there. And as you guys approach the door, one of the goons puts their hand out. He goes, so what are y'all's doing here? What do you want?
And
We're talking.
have a drink. Maybe food. I got food. Definitely have a drink.
I don't know if I know you. This is a place for friends. You two don't look like you three don't look like friends. They look
I mean,
like friends
how
to you?
else? How is she gonna make new friends?
You know, 20 eddies goes a long way to make some friends.
Go ahead and give them 20 each.
Yeah, all right. You don't cause any trouble. There's no weapons allowed in there. If we find them in there, then we're gonna have a problem. You understand?
I won't find anything. Not a problem.
The two of you, I need to hear it. You understand?
Yeah, yeah.
Oh yeah. The only thing I bring here is a big gun that I carry with me all the time.
Oh, this guy over here.
I mean, some people are better off enemies, but we're gonna go ahead and let that go. Come on, just like pull them.
And you walk in. Are you letting Hero pull you in, Dre?
Oh yeah. I'm going right along with.
And I'm trying really hard to not let my Jersey accent start, but it's not easy. I'm like,
Do it. Do it.
No.
Do it.
Blah.
If I end up in Jersey, I need to go to Hoboken to go to the bake shop.
Vulcan. And you all walk in, and the doors open, and right in front of you is a bar. Very long, has a bunch of bar stools on it. Some of them are occupied by some well-dressed looking people who all turn to look at you. Most of the tables are empty, although there's some people eating a little pasta to your left, a little table. To your right, as you come in, there are these booths, and there are these Venetian blinds that are splitting the street light that's coming through the window. It's smoky, people smoking in there. The bartender is this kind of a fatigued-looking old Italian man. He's got a white shirt, black vest, and he's pouring a little amaretto for some people sitting at the table at the bar. And there's a man sitting in the booth all the way in the corner with a bottle of wine, just sitting, and he's looking at you as you come in. He's wearing a white suit. He's got a very big, bushy black mustache, black, bushy eyebrows. Beside him is a white fedora hat with a red band around it. And he kind of waves you over as you come in.
All right.
Dre makes a little face, looks at him like, okay.
I guess.
And then is like, as soon as Dre gets there, he's like, so you're a fan, right?
A fan? A fan of what? What am I a fan of?
Titties at Lizzie's?
You hear this guy? Titties at Lizzie's. You mean I like titties? I don't know who the fuck Lizzie is. What are you doing here?
Oh, I was just like trying to see if this is the kind of venue that I could eventually play at. Like, got aspirational goals and such.
Listen, guy, no offense. We like the old stuff here. You understand?
Yeah,
Hear a good ballad. You speak Italian?
no. That was Italian. See?
Who let you in? Hey, Paulie, who we got at the door tonight, huh? Teresa. God damn it.
Listen. I'm not here to start trouble. I legit. I respect what y'all do.
Okay, so I don't know who you are, but you definitely know who I am. I like that.
Yeah. You're sort of famous around these parts. And you got an appreciation of good music. It might not be what is popping in the streets right now with most of us young chums, but I understand.
We're all getting accents.
Listen, the tradition's important. You understand? You have the tradition. That's what I like. Have a seat.
And Dre, I was just going to say, Dre is sitting down before he even tells him to have a seat. Dre is like, ass is moving towards the seat as he says, have a seat, just like already in there. Hey, here's my friend's hero. Math, come over.
I'm coming.
And you see Mr. Gualtieri, he looks over at the bartender and he goes, Vincenzo. And he says some stuff in Italian. And Vincenzo, the very slow-moving old Italian man, comes over with 3 more glasses of wine and 3 more glasses and sets them down for you at the table. So, speak. What can I do for you? And he starts to pour each of you a little bit of wine.
Dre does one of those like, whoop, right at hero. My friend Hero here is interested in some high class vehicles. Bit of a grease monkey, this one.
I cleaned up. I saw some really nice cars around the stacks a couple days ago. Some fine suits came out of them, and that's usually your people. I was wondering if I've got some family wondering if any of them were either for sale or where you got them, or steal things.
Do I look like a car salesman to you?
You look like
No.
the person in charge.
Well, that I am. It's a woman who's very perceptive. That's good. But listen, you saw some cars around the stacks? When?
A couple days ago, 3 days ago, 2 days ago. Honestly,
And
it all runs together.
what kind of car? What color was it? Was I there? Who'd you see coming out of this car?
I didn't. I saw some fine suits. I was on my way to work. But heavy tints sounded beautiful. And I would imagine from what this lady said that I had seen them at least once, because she said they finally got them, as in they've been coming around for a minute.
You can tell by the way that he's asking you these questions that he's kind of fishing to see what you're asking about. Give me a conversation roll to see if you can assuage his suspicion.
I have rolled, I think, 3 crit fails tonight, you guys. This is going to be exciting.
Success is inevitable.
I'm going to go ahead and put some luck on this.
Please do.
For
the sake of my sanity, please do.
I'm going to go ahead and put 3 luck on this. Take my luck down 3.
Keep forgetting I can put
Yeah.
luck.
And conversation. It can't be like persuasion. Hold on. Wait, let me not make that. Oh, it's the same damn thing.
like-
Never mind.
I feel
Can't
like
be
conversation fits
streetwise?
more because you're just like casually talking to him. You're not trying to like
Okay.
get him to do something immediately, but you're trying to say like, "Oh, we're just here for this thing. Like, we're cool," kind of
We're
thing.
cool. It's fine. You don't got nothing to worry about from us.
Yeah.
I mean, in theory, he doesn't, because we are at serious disadvantage here. One good roll
Let's
tonight.
see it.
Come on. You didn't let me crush the damn. That's not great. Didn't let me crush the damn clown.
Yeah. So he's looking at you for a moment, kind of peers at you through squinted eyes for a second. And he goes, "Listen, let's cut this shit. Tell me why you're here. We can talk. That'll be it. Just talk, plain. What do you want? What can I do for you?" Anyone
ever
can
heard of-
speak at any time.
You ever heard of this dude named Curtis?
I've heard a guy named Curtis. Hey, Paulie, I know a guy named Curtis. I don't know, boss. Maybe you know a guy named Paulie. Curtis, maybe you don't. I don't know. If I did know a guy named Curtis, what's it to you?
To me, not a goddamn thing. But you know how the city's run. People pay for other people to ask questions.
Curtis is dead.
He's dead.
Oh.
Got a
Someone killed
second
the old
smile.
kook. Oh, someone killed the old kook. What do you know about that, Paulie? Hey, what do you know what you know? What do you say? Well, if you come in here thinking I had anything to do with that, you're way off.
But
Sounds good to me.
you know who did?
Give me a human perception roll. As Ham Galtieri says, I don't know who did. What I know, what I don't know, is also my business.
We're
14.
just friends having a conversation. And Dre sips the wine.
The people kind of look at you a little bit odd when you sip the wine. Maybe you're not really exactly sure why, but it seems like it's what's the word? It looked like you did a faux pas of some sort. People just kind of like, "Oh, this guy over here, look at him." You got a 14 hero.
Yeah.
It seems to you like he is playing a tough guy, messing with you guys a little bit, but that he did not know that Curtis was dead.
I'm just curious because he called him the old coot, and we haven't mentioned anything about this guy. So Hero's sitting there like, so you might not have had a hand in it personally, but you know more than you letting on.
Listen,
And she doesn't say that out loud. She's just sitting there
Okay.
like, okay. Hero is still genuinely thinking about the cars because they were very pretty and she wants one. She just knows she can't afford it.
Listen, I fix things. I like cars. I mean, you like cars. Maybe we can work something out. You want more info from me? I need a little help from you. Capiche?
I mean, what's the help you need? Because we're about to really start going down the rabbit hole with help and help and help and help.
Well, that's the way things happen in NC. You scratch someone's back, they scratch your back, but to do that, they have to scratch another person's back. That's how I make my bread and butter. And my veal, which I swear to God, Vincenzo, and he's saying something very angry in Italian about veal, and he comes back to you guys. I digress.
Do you have bread? Can we get bread?
We'll see. I don't know if you'll be staying that long. So what's your deal? What do you need to know about Curtis? Why are you interested in this?
But honestly,
Who are you working for?
You know we can't tell you that. You wouldn't trust us
this one
if we
over here.
did.
This one over here, she gets it.
Mostly I'll just say, how about bereaved family? Does that work?
Yeah.
Maverick, you're wearing boots, right?
Yeah.
And these are your boots that you didn't change your boots. You just have one pair of boots that Maverick just wears all the time.
Probably. They're probably
And these are probably
they're just probably regular old combat boots, or boots made for combat, because that's all the dude does.
okay. And I think that I was gonna imagine them as kind of being like standard issue. Everyone gets these old combat boots and TT, and Ham Galtieri would be able to recognize them. And would that work, or are you saying that you buy your own combat boots?
I mean,
Either way works for me.
I don't think Maverick puts that much thought into it.
Yeah, but I don't
That's
think
fine.
Maverick would want to use work stuff outside of work. I think Maverick would have that delineation, like, no, we do
That
not
old
wear
school
work
military
stuff.
thing. Yeah,
Yeah.
I like that. Okay.
Yeah,
This is
true.
the uniform. It is for uniform things. This is the everything else.
Yeah,
stuff.
these would be a pair of his own combat boots.
All right. So, I mean, we got to come to an impasse, right? Someone's got to put their cards on the table at some point. I got a job that needs doing. You guys want some information. How do we get past this? Do the gig for me. Get the info. How's that sound?
Is the gig gonna involve us getting poisoned
That's happened. Ask why.
again?
Don't ask why. Crazy dude. Long story.
No, I don't like to do business like that. I do business with people I can trust. I do business with people who are reliable. That's what we got
And
here.
you can determine that from this one conversation we have right now.
Yeah, I got a good read on people. Right, Paulie? That's what they say, boss. Everybody says it.
What's the gig?
Simple. There's a man tonight. He's gonna die. And he might have a trauma team card on him. That's my guess. I need to make sure the trauma team does not get to him or resuscitate him. You don't have to kill him. You just gotta make sure he dies and stays dead.
Oh, that's great. That's fucking wonderful. And Dre says this out loud.
Oh, you like this kind of work, huh?
Just grabs a glass of wine and just drinks the whole thing. After earlier spitting it out, just chugs it.
You see, what's your name again?
Me?
Yeah.
My name's Dre, but around the streets they call me Big Sexy.
Sounds good. I'm going to call you Dre. Where I come from, you pour out your wine. When we drink, that means we've made an agreement. So, I will drink with you and toast you with this agreement that we've made. Sound good?
Dre looks like a deer in headlights now. He looks at the rest of the group like, wait, no, my compatriots here. I don't know wine etiquette. This is my first time being in a place like this.
At this
True.
point, I'm just kind of looking at looking at Biggs like,
Okay, so they're saying they're in. So, yep, that's what's happening.
All right, salute. And he drinks his wine, and he's looking at the two of you,
Salalala.
Maverick and Hero, to see if you guys will also drink.
Oh,
I will take it and I will tip it towards my mouth, and I will make a swallowing motion, and I will put it back down.
Give me a stealth roll, please.
Where the hell? I keep losing my characters. Nope, that's evasion. Where the heck is my stealth? Oh, still plus
It's
4. Okay.
It's under body skills.
Yep, found it. There we go. Critical success.
Okay, so yeah, you're able to what's it called? You trick everyone in the restaurant, and they just see the two of you drink this wine. Maverick, you drank it, right?
Yep. I'm in it now,
And
but I want to be
and he
now.
says, and he's like, okay, very good. So this is a deal. There's a city manager you need to take care of. He's on this whole crusade, energy for the people. Everybody needs energy. They need to have the power to have their fans going or whatever, mess around with their brain dances. He's been giving me a lot of shit about some energy concerns that are not your concerns. You understand?
Mm-hmm.
He's having a little party tonight where he's going to give a big speech about how great he's doing in the hood. But he's going to have a little heart problem. That's taken care of. I need you to make sure the trauma team does not get to him. You understand? Now I got you, we got some invitations, Paulie. And he pulls out these little kind of gilded looking envelopes. Here you go. 1, 2, 3, and 4. Here's your invitations. Look sharp. Do the part. And I'll tell you everything you need to know. And if you do a real good job, maybe a little extra in there for you.
Go.
Good. You can go.
I start getting up and I go.
No bread?
He turns to Vincenzo.
Just
When you
pass
come
over
back,
here.
we'll eat a meal together. Vincenzo, the veal. And if it's dry, I swear to my mother. You see the slow moving Vincenzo go to
Dre
the
gets
kitchen.
up. Dre is out the door, kind of like, that walk where you like walk calmly at first and then you power walk towards the exit. That's what Ray just did.
I'm just walking calmly. I get out there and I get back in the car.
As you guys are, can I get perception checks as you guys are leaving Rizzo's?
Oh, so I did not leave the bug. I was just in that clear. Still in my boot.
Okay. Okay.
Because it was needed at them apparently. 16.
Okay. Andre and Maverick, Andre, you're just too set on just leaving the place. You're just like, I gotta get the hell up out of here, blah blah blah. Maverick, this thing in your boot, you're kind of become more conscious of it as you're walking past all the goons who are eyeing you. Hero, as you guys step outside, to the left of where you're exiting, it's the side of the building where you were sitting with Ham Galtieri. And there's kind of a shadow that's like at the edge of this alley. But you can see that there are like 3 figures kind of standing there. and you would assume they would have been close enough to at least see you guys through the Venetian blind window that is by the table. But you notice that there are 3 figures standing over there, and they don't look like mafioso.
Do I get enough detail to be like, these look like Maisha folk following us? Or do they look like, I don't know, do-gooders of some sort? Or
With a 17, they do not look like Maisha's kind of, soldier, military, kind of cargo pants, greenish, brownish crew. They don't look like do-gooders. They're wearing black. You see maybe a glint of some cyber limbs. They don't look like do-gooders.
so as I'm walking out, I'm gonna go up to I'm guessing they got guards on the inside the door, we're outside, so guards on the outside the door. And I'm just
Yeah,
gonna like
Teresa and the other dude who took your money.
bend down and tie my shoe, and I'll be like, you guys should really check on the rat problem by the boss's window. I could have swore I just saw 3 of them scampering over there, and I finished tying my boot, little salute, and just start walking back to the car.
Okay. As you walk away, you hear Teresa go, "What is she talking about?" She's some rats over there. All right, go check it out. And as you're getting closer to the car, you can hear his shoes kind of going down the alleyway. And he kind of shouts out, "I don't see any fucking rats over here. What the fuck is she talking about? There's no rats over here."
I'm gonna tell that man he really does need to improve his guards on the outside because they dumb as shit.
Yeah, and you guys get back to the car. It's I would say this would probably be around the time that your shift would have ended.
Dre's like, how did y'all let me fuck that up? No one told me. I didn't know anything about why. What the fuck?
I didn't either.
I just assume we don't drink anything they give us.
Listen, I've never had wine before. I was like, yo, when in Rome, drink as the Italians do or something.
He was.
He put wine in front of us.
It's all good.
For the agreement, apparently. To be fair, I didn't know about that either. That's a new thing.
So we agreed to that we gotta let somebody die, and it's not gonna be on our shift. So how do we tell the captain?
I think we just steal a body.
What?
We already did it once.
Technically, yeah.
I mean, Cap has been complaining we didn't work enough, so we could very easily
Then we can make tonight our double.
extend the shift.
I was supposed to meet those 2 ladies tonight, but I mean, if there's more money in this,
There's more money, and you may come with a carrot, so they'll be very excited about that.
What the fuck is a carrot again? I just don't. No one's.
Okay, fuck it. I will explain the carrot to Dre.
Like, I've heard the sayings like carrot on a stick, but what is the carrot?
It's a vegetable. It's a vegetable.
Who eats vegetables?
Fancy rich people. It'll make you look good. Look better.
Thank you. Thank you for that correction. I appreciate it.
You guys get a text from Maisha. How's it going over there?
I let her know.
Dre's like,
I would like stop you before you start.
I would.
Maisha is talking about trying to make stuff accessible for all people and do-gooderness. I would not recommend telling her we have to let somebody die.
I was gonna say we made an agreement. That was all I was gonna say.
Oh, I wouldn't tell her anything about that either.
We're working on it. He definitely seems to know something. We're gonna talk to him tonight again.
You still need me to come down there?
Oh,
No.
Nope.
No.
All right. Let me know what you find out. And thanks, guys.
as soon as she hangs up, I'm like, she chops off people's hands, y'all. She chops off people's hands. I need my hands. How am I gonna play my shows without no hands? Like, part of using DJ equipment requires both of these.
Cybernetic
And I still got real ones. I want to. I like the feel of the touches and stuff.
I mean, I get that. Yeah.
There's that adjustment period when you get new cybernetics. I can tell you all a little bit about mine, but no, we're not gonna go into details on
No,
that. But
I
there's
mean,
an
I
adjustment
got new
period.
eyes, so
I got eyes, like cybernetic ones. Don't worry.
Yeah,
about
I got other stuff.
I know you brought it up, and I don't want to hear about it no more.
Yeah, adjustment
I
periods.
got other
That's all I'm
stuff.
saying.
Yeah, you brought it up.
What's your guys' plan? How do you want? What are we gonna try and do right now? Because this is getting crazy.
We just over here. I think this is just how we play games, y'all. We just
We can
dig.
do-
We are attempting to go through the earth and come out the other side. Vampire, like it don't matter the game. We just dig the hole.
Well, I guess Dre is gonna go get pretty.
Same. I assume Maverick has a suit of some kind.
I mean, Dre is already in a suit, but like he's got a little bit of dolling up that he wants to do. You know, toss on some like cheap cologne, that kind of thing. Maybe some mirror shades.
So are we not doing the whole we do a pull a double and then just end up as the team borrowing somebody else's rig and make them look bad?
Well, this is a
And
party.
just
I got an invite.
eat his body out the fucking window.
We can say that we're on shift. Go get our AV, but I got to get, you know, prettied up first. I can't be looking like no 2-bit choom going in some fancy political party.
All right. Well, this is about as pretty as I get. So
Also, question: I have a feeling people are going to notice the fact that our AV hasn't been returned yet. The shift's over.
yeah, I got to go bring Sheila back either way.
Yeah, we do. You broke Sheila.
I know, my poor girl.
And we'll end it there with you guys flying back to Trauma Team headquarters to drop off the busted Sheila and formulate a proper plan for what you're going to do and get dressed and geared up to carry out this job for Ham Galtieri.
My character is bad at all of the things here. I'm not good at any of this. I mean, okay, maybe once we get to this party, he can schmooze. That is something that Dre can do. All the rest of the shit, the planning and the politics.
I mean, but you got all the social skills.
Sure. Yeah, that's what I'm saying. Once we get to the place, he can do that. But like,
Right. But yeah,
he
I mean,
doesn't
you
know
had
etiquette and all that jazz. This is a whole lot for him.
but we had Hero try to run it. You got close.
You'd
Convincing
think
Ham.
with an 8 in cool, I would roll better, but the dice were not with me today.
No, the
It
dice
happened.
are definitely not with me tonight
I
either.
had like 3 crit fails.
You did. It was unexpected because I feel like it usually does. You guys were killing it.
Yeah,
Usually, yeah, but hey, we were bound to run out of that kind of luck.
that luck was inevitable.
Beginner's luck.
I mean, last
You
week
be
you
the
pulled
first
some wild
DJ to
maneuvers
play
in that
with
van.
his feet. Oh no.
What?
Sphinx was like, you can be the first DJ to play with his feet. That's
Think about. He's right. Go for it. Or they're right. Why don't we think about who we're gonna be raiding? Let's do some
Outros.
I'm gonna do a bio break while you guys start. Let's start with Ivy. We'll go backwards this time.
I'm Ivy. You can find me at IBM2757 on Twitter, IBM_57 on TikTok. I just finally started posting my very classic cosplay of Femshep on there. Probably. I don't even have that and 7 hoodie. I just grabbed the black one I had. It's an Aeropostale one. It's just like I look so dumb right now. I will eventually stream on Airfront 54. It's just things happened financially, and I don't even know if I'm getting a computer anymore. We'll find out. But yeah, that's all I got right now. To the Prince, I guess.
Oh, hi, I'm Prince, aka Dimples and Dice. You can find me around the interwebs as Dimples and Dice on my Twitch. I'll be streaming our season finale, or not season, our finale of On Winds and Whispers over at oh shit, why are my words failing me? Fae Forge Academy tomorrow morning, 11:30 a.m. Eastern time. It is our final episode of our eight episode arc. So do come out for our Sky Pirate campaign there. On Friday, I will be in a game of Thirsty Sword Lesbians over on GoJG's channel. Jess, that's going to be a good time. We'll be doing charity fundraising and such. So do come out and see me in that game. I even have a sword. It's gonna be great. Then on Saturday, this crew will be back on Rolling These 20s for some big motherfucking crab trucking. It is going to happen. Unfortunately, last week kind of got derailed, but we will be going through Louisiana Bayou, traveling to deliver some goods with some crabs in the middle of a hurricane. It's gonna be good. It's gonna be good. Zombie apocalypse, hurricanes. And yeah, we're closing in on the end of our Acting campaign too over on my channel. Sundays at 4 p.m. Eastern time. We're doing a D&D campaign for Acquisitions Inc. So do watch that. It is chaos personified, chaos and capitalism, and terrible jokes. There's more stuff coming from me. Just keep an eye out on my Twitter. Mike.
I feel like you should start like playing more games, man. Like if you're into the hobby, you should just like get into it. Oh,
just you wait. There's more coming. Chuka chuka, don't stop.
That's right. Choo choo. Come and ride the train. Who am I? I'm Mikey Mike. I play old time music.
Pablo, motherfucker.
And talk about Black people. You can find me under Hubby Jenkins doing old timey stuff. I'm starting to step out and step out. My Choose Your Adventures moved to bi-weekly, but not next Tuesday, but the following, blah, blah, blah. We'll be reading The Mystery of Urasenke, which is some 70s Japanese stuff that involves the Yakuza and trying to find a stolen tea bowl. And it's from the 80s, so it'll be slightly offensive, but very fun, 1985. Yeah, and I'm with the crew on Saturdays and Wednesdays, running shit and playing shit. That's it. Hope you enjoyed. Where'd everybody go? Did you go, Liz?
Oh, no. Honestly, I don't do much, but I am Fuzzy Slippers 05, wherever you want to find me. Mostly I'm here. I'm going to be playing a gigantic crab trucker on Saturday. And maybe more games eventually with other people, because that'd be cool. We'll see. Yep, that's it.
Sweet. Let's go rate my friend Joshua Simons. Josh is a TTRPG streamer, DM, and he just got done moving to Seattle. So he's doing a little bit of gaming in his new place, and we're gonna go say hello.
Hello.
So do make sure y'all are following us. If you are not, rectify that shit. And come see us on Saturday. Cause I promise y'all, it's gonna be wild. It's gonna be wild. I got this crew and my terrible ideas. So it can only go in one direction, which is way off into fucking nowhere, terrible, awful, wild, great hilariousness. And maybe we'll get more quotes like I'm a soldier in the sheets, but a wimp in the streets. You know,
That's right.
things like that might happen. Thank y'all again.
Oh, hell yeah.
And we'll be back with more Cyberpunk shenaniganery next Wednesday as well. Peace out.
Thanks, everybody.
Bye.
And I can hit buttons.
You got this, man. Click, click.
And raid.
Rolling Deez.